While stay-at-home orders are in place and we're isolating in our homes, health experts say the only thing that can prevent people from contracting COVID-19 is a vaccine. Until then, no one is immune. Right now, about 35 companies and academic institutions are racing to create one. The latest is Johnson & Johnson. Today, the world's largest healthcare company said testing of its experimental vaccine will begin by September and could be available for emergency use by early 2021. The company says it also has committed more than $1 billion to vaccine research. Johnson & Johnson says its initial COVID-19 vaccine development actually began in January. Tonight, we are looking at how vaccines have played a role in ending past health pandemics. One that might come to mind is smallpox, which was eradicated from the world decades ago. Routine vaccination for smallpox is no longer necessary in the United States after it was eradicated from the country in 1972, with no cases of naturally occurring smallpox happening since. In fact, according to the CDC, the last natural outbreak of smallpox in the United States occurred in 1949. The CDC says prior to the vaccine, on average, 3 out of every 10 people who got smallpox died. Now, the only people who receive the vaccine are lab workers who routinely study the virus. Polio is another disease that comes to mind. Caused by the polio virus, the potentially deadly disease spreads from person to person and can invade an infected person's brain and spinal cord, causing paralysis. According to the CDC, the first polio vaccine was available in the U.S. in 1955. And thanks to widespread use, the last case of polio in America was in 1979. Polio virus is still a threat in some countries, and health experts say all it takes is for one traveler to bring the disease into the United States. The best protection measure is to receive a vaccine, and the CDC recommends children get 4 doses. Like we said, there is currently no vaccine to prevent the spread of COVID-19. This current pandemic does not discriminate. And until there is a vaccine, and past efforts have shown bright minds to be successful, health experts say to follow social distancing guidelines and practice proper hygiene.